Before the world speaks to you, I want to remind you who held you through the night. Before the screen lights up, before the notifications reach for your attention, before you begin explaining yourself, proving yourself, fixing what you cannot control, I am here. I was here when the room was dark. I was here when your breathing finally slowed. I was here when your mind tried to replay yesterday, and I covered you anyway. I did not sleep, beloved. I watched, I guarded, I kept you. And now that you are waking, let my voice find you first. I know the modern reflex in your hands. I know how your fingers reach before your heart is even fully awake, checking messages, scanning headlines, measuring your worth by what you missed, what they said, what needs an answer. I know how quickly the day can begin with demand. And I am telling you, you do not have to start that way. Because the deeper need in you is not more information. It is peace. It is identity. It is the reminder that you are mine before you are anyone's response. I see the hidden morning anxiety you don't always name. The tightness in your chest the moment your eyes open. The racing thoughts that start counting tasks like a clock. The dread that whispers, you're late, you're behind, you're failing. The pressure to perform, to keep up, to carry what you were never meant to carry alone. But listen to me, child. You are not behind. You are not alone. You are not waking up to chaos without covering. You are waking up into my mercy, into my presence, into a day I have already stepped into ahead of you. So pause with me right now. Before you touch the phone, touch peace. Before you scroll, breathe. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let the air fill your lungs slowly, and as you exhale, release the weight you grabbed in the first 5 seconds. This is your first conversation. Not with a screen, not with fear, with me. Let this moment be holy, not hurried. Let it be quiet, not pressured. Let it be my presence, not their expectations. And if you want to be trained in this, if you want morning prayers that teach your heart to start with me, subscribe and meet me here again, day after day, until your spirit learns that peace is your beginning. And I want you to type, I start with God, in the comments as your declaration before the day begins. Not because I need the words, but because your soul needs the alignment. Your day doesn't have to begin with demand. Let it begin with my presence. Come, beloved, stay with me for a moment longer. You are safe here. I did not take my eyes off you in the night. While you were asleep and unaware of how vulnerable you felt, I was awake and attentive. While you could not control the hours, I was guarding them. While your mind finally loosened its grip, I held what you couldn't hold. I saw the moment you turned over, the sigh you didn't even notice, the tension you carried into the pillow as if you had to keep watch. And I am telling you, beloved, you were never alone in the dark. I stood at the doorway of your night like a faithful guard. I covered you when you could not cover yourself. I protected you from what you didn't see and from what you were too tired to fight. And listen, this morning is not proof that you are strong enough. This morning is proof that I am merciful. The fact that your eyes opened again is evidence that my mercy met you first. The fact that you are still here, still breathing, still standing, still being given another page to write on, is not an accident of routine. It is a gift. It is grace. It is my hand, holding your life together when you were not holding it together. My word has already spoken over this moment, and it is not a distant promise. It is a lived reality for you right now. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. That is Lamentations 3:22-23, and I want you to hear it like a blanket settling over your chest. You were not consumed. You were not taken out. You were not swallowed by yesterday's heaviness or last night's worry. Because my mercy said, not today. Because my faithfulness stood where your strength ran out. Great is my faithfulness, child. Not occasional, not fragile. Great. Fear will try to begin your day with a question mark. What if you don't fix it? What if you fall behind? What if they leave? What if the money runs out? What if your body doesn't feel better? What if today is too much? But my morning narrative is not, what if? My morning narrative is, I carried you. I carried you through the night. I carried you through what you didn't talk about. I carried you through the unseen war in your thoughts. I carried you when your heart felt like it was running before your feet ever touched the floor. And if I carried you then, I will carry you now. And I see the shame that tries to creep in right here, how you judge yourself for not waking up with perfect faith, for not being spiritual enough before you check the time, for needing a moment to feel steady. Come closer. You do not earn my nearness by performing peace. You do not qualify for my love by having flawless mornings. Receive me. Receive my mercy the way you receive breath, because I gave it. I am not withholding myself until you get it right. I am already here, already speaking, already covering you with compassion. So don't confuse gratitude with denial, child. Gratitude is not pretending there isn't a problem. Gratitude is remembering there is a provider. Gratitude is the doorway that turns your face toward me before you turn your face toward the noise. And as you step toward that doorway, you will feel what you have been chasing in so many other places. Peace that is real, peace that is steady, peace that guards you instead of you guarding yourself. Stay with me. This is the foundation of your day. My mercy, new again, holding you before anything else can touch you. Before your phone tells you who needs you, I tell you I already held you. Before the notifications begin to assign you roles, answerer, rescuer, fixer, provider, peacemaker, I am speaking over you what the noise cannot define. I did not preserve you through the night just to hand you over to demand in the morning. I did not breathe life into your lungs so you could wake up and immediately become a servant to urgency. Come closer, child. Let my voice be the first label on your life today. I see the way you carry an invisible job description in your chest. You wake up already responsible for everyone's emotions, already preparing to smooth what might erupt, fix what might fall apart, supply what might run out, hold what might break. And you have called it love, but it has also been fear. You have called it being strong, but it has also been survival. You have learned to feel valuable only when you are needed. But I am telling you the truth that sets you free. You are mine before you are useful. You are my child before you are anyone's answer. You belong to me before you prove anything to them. Your mind argues, get up, hurry, check, respond, fix it before it gets worse. But I say, be still and know that I am God. Your mind argues, if you don't hold it together, everything will fall. But I say, I am the one who holds all things together. Your mind argues, if you rest, you are falling behind. But I say, rest is not laziness, rest is trust. Come and rest for a moment. Let your worth exhale. Let your shoulders stop trying to carry what your soul was never designed to lift. Listen to me, beloved. I am not impressed by your hurry. I am not honored by your panic. I am not calling you to sacrifice your peace on the altar of being available. I am calling you to receive love before you release effort, to be filled before you pour, to be held before you hold everyone else. Because when you start your day trying to be needed, you will live reactive, pulled by every sound, ruled by every ring, guided by every urgent headline and every unspoken expectation. But when you start your day as my child, you will live covered. You will move from belonging, not from begging. You will respond from peace, not from pressure. This first minute matters more than you think. It is a gate, and whatever you let in first will try to lead the rest. So set down the identity of rescuer, set down the identity of fixer, set down the identity of provider as if you are alone. Put it down, child, and let me name you again, beloved, kept, chosen, held. And as you sit with me right here, you are not wasting time. You are winning a battle you didn't know you were fighting. Because the battlefield is in your thoughts, and the morning is where the war tries to begin. Stay with me. Let me take the first place. Let me guard the gate. Now listen, my child, this is why I keep drawing you back to this first minute. Because the war is rarely loud at first. It is subtle. It is a whisper disguised as responsibility. It is the sudden replay of that conversation from yesterday, the sentence you wish you didn't say, the tone you wonder they misunderstood. It is the mind running ahead of your body, forecasting worst-case scenarios before your feet even touch the floor. It is comparison sliding in like a thief, counting what others have, what others posted, what others achieved, until your own life feels small and late. And yes, it is that reflex to scroll, to take in crisis after crisis, headline after headline, until your spirit feels bruised before breakfast. You call it being informed, but I see what it does to you. I see how it steals your breath. And I am not condemning you. Come closer. Overthinking is a burden you were never meant to carry alone. You have been trying to manage outcomes that are not yours to control. You have been trying to predict pain so you won't be surprised by it. You have been trying to solve 10 problems at once so you can finally feel safe. But safety was never meant to be manufactured by your mind. Safety is found in my presence. And if you will give me your first thoughts, I will guard your whole day. Because fear speaks early, doesn't it? Fear says, you're behind. Fear says, if you don't hurry, you will lose something. Fear says, you need to check right now or you'll miss what matters. Fear says, today is too much and you are not enough. But I say, I order your steps. I say, I go before you. I say, you are not waking up to a day without covering. I say, I am your shepherd. You will not lack. And I am strong enough to hold what you keep rehearsing. So right now, let me take captive what's chasing you. Unclench your jaw, child. Drop your shoulders. Let your hands loosen. Take a slow breath in, not shallow and hurried slow. And as you exhale, release the pressure you picked up in your thoughts. I am not only calming your mind, I am settling your nervous system. Let my peace move through your chest like warm oil. Let it quiet the alarm that trauma taught you to keep on. You do not have to start your day in fight or flight. You can start it in my arms. And here is the prescription I have already given you in my word. Not as a harsh command, but as a doorway. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. Yes, guard. Not visit, not brush past. Guard. When you bring me your worry, and you bring it with thanksgiving, something holy happens. Gratitude turns the key. Prayer becomes the exchange. You hand me what you cannot carry, and I place upon you peace you cannot manufacture. So don't give the first minute to noise. Give it to me. Give me the thought that keeps looping. Give me the dread you feel but don't announce. Give me the comparison, the forecast, the inner accusation, and watch what I do. I will post peace at the door of your heart. I will stand watch over your mind. I will keep you steady while the day tries to pull you. Stay with me, beloved. This is where the battle turns, right here, in the first minute when you choose. My voice before the phone's noise. Now hear me, beloved, this is where I teach you how to trade what weighs you down for what will hold you steady, because I did not give you my word to decorate your morning. I gave you my word to interrupt your anxiety. I gave you my word to cut through the noise like a sword of peace. And this is what I have spoken. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. Yes, my child, guard. Peace is not a fragile feeling you chase. Peace is a defender I place at your gate when you come to me the way I asked you to come. Do you see it? I did not say, pretend you don't have needs. I said, bring me everything. Bring me the appointment. Bring me the bill. Bring me the conflict. Bring me the decision. Bring me the grief you woke up with. Bring me the tightness in your chest, the fear in your stomach, the heaviness behind your eyes. But do not bring it like someone who is alone and abandoned. Bring it with thanksgiving, because thanksgiving turns the key. Thanksgiving shifts the atmosphere. Thanksgiving reminds your soul, God has been faithful before, and He will be faithful again. And when thanksgiving opens that door, peace walks in with authority and takes its place like a guard who does not sleep. And I know what your mind tries to say. How can I give thanks when it still hurts? Listen to me closely. You are not giving thanks because everything is easy. You are giving thanks because I am faithful in it. Gratitude is not denial, it is alignment. It is you agreeing with my goodness, even while you are walking through what you do not understand. It is you saying, my pain is real, but my God is nearer. And when you do that, worry loses its grip, because worry feeds on the lie that you are unsupported, but thanksgiving tells the truth, you are held. So right now, take a gentle inventory with me, not of what is missing, but of what I have carried you through. Thank me for your breath, this steady breath in your lungs that you did not create. Thank me for shelter, for a place to stand and a place to rest. Thank me that you have another chance, another morning, another page, because mercy met you first. Thank me for protection in the unseen, for battles you never noticed because I handled them quietly. Thank me for strength to start again, even if you feel tired, even if you feel fragile, because you are still here and I am still God. And now, my child, let your heart pray this with me, quietly. Simply repeat it, like a key turning in a lock. Father, I thank you. I thank you for keeping me through the night. I thank you for the breath in my body. I thank you for mercy that is new this morning. I thank you that you are with me in what is hard, and you are faithful in what is heavy. I bring you my requests, every worry, every need, every fear, and I lay them down with thanksgiving, and I receive your peace. Let your peace stand guard over my heart. Let your peace stand guard over my mind. I will not be invaded today. I will not be ruled by anxious thoughts. Your peace is keeping me. Amen. Stay with me, my child. Don't rush away from this doorway you just opened. Let the thanks you whispered become a place you stand. I am not only listening to your words, I am settling you. I am teaching your spirit how to return to me before the world reaches for you. And right now, I want to cover your mind, your body, and your home with a slow gratitude that steadies you like deep roots in the morning. So, breathe gently and pray this with me quietly, simply, word by word, as your heart can echo. Father, I thank you. I thank you for every breath in my lungs, for air that keeps coming even when my thoughts have been heavy. I thank you for every moment of unseen protection, every danger I never noticed, every trap I didn't fall into, every attack that never reached me because you stood in the way. I thank you for every provision seen and unseen, every meal, every resource, every strength to get up again, every person you sent at the right time, every kindness that kept me from giving up. And Father, I thank you for every lesson you taught me in the hard seasons, for the wisdom that came through tears, for the endurance you built when I thought I was breaking. I thank you for every open door that was grace, and I thank you for every closed door that was protection, every no that saved me, every delay that kept me from pain I couldn't foresee, every detour that led me away from what would have crushed me. I thank you that you are faithful, even when I don't understand. Now, my child, receive this. Let my peace wrap around your mind like a blanket. Let calm settle over your emotions. Let the racing thoughts slow down. Let the tight places in your chest loosen. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. Let your body learn what your spirit is hearing, that you are not in danger. You are in my care. I am restoring order where anxiety has lived. I am breathing gentleness through every nerve, every muscle, every tired place. And I bless your home right now. I bless this room you are standing in. I bless the doorway you will walk through. I bless the conversations waiting for you, the schedule in front of you, the commute, the errands, the responsibilities. Let this day be covered. Let peace be posted at the entrance of your mind and at the entrance of your home. Let what enters you today be filtered by my presence. Let what tries to rush you be quieted by my authority. Go into this morning recentered in me. Gratitude has brought you back to your true beginning. You are safe. You are held. You are not alone. Now stay here with me a moment longer, my child, because I know what tries to rush back in as soon as you feel calm. It is the clock. It is the timeline. It is that invisible countdown in your chest that says, hurry, catch up, you're late, you're behind. And even if the room is quiet, your mind can already start running, replaying what you didn't finish yesterday, regretting what you didn't do, fearing what today will demand from you. I see it. I see how you measure your life in deadlines and compare your progress to someone else's highlight. I see how pressure pretends to be wisdom and urgency pretends to be obedience. But listen to me. You do not have to outrun your own life to be safe. Give me the timeline you keep trying to control. Give me that mental calendar you keep gripping like a lifeline. Release the pressure to catch up. Release the fear that you are running out of time. You are not behind. You are not late to your own destiny. I am not late to your life. I am not late to your need. I am not late to the prayer you whispered with tears when no one was watching. I am the Lord over time, and I know how to bring you to what is meant for you without crushing you on the way. And yes, I know there is grief tied to waiting, not just impatience grief, the grief of prayers that still feel unanswered, the grief of healing that has been slower than you thought it would be, the grief of financial strain that makes you do math in the morning before you even eat, the grief of relationship uncertainty, wondering where you stand, wondering if they will change, wondering if you will be okay if they don't. I am not offended by that ache. Come closer. I do not minimize it. I gather it. I hold it. I am near to the part of you that has tried to stay brave while quietly wondering, God, when? Hear me clearly. Waiting is not abandonment. Silence is not absence. Delay is not denial. There are doors being fashioned that you cannot yet see. There are layers being strengthened within you that you could not build in a rushed season. Even when you think nothing is happening, I am working. I am arranging. I am protecting you from what you would have chosen too early. I am preparing you for what you asked for, so it will not break you when it arrives. So breathe again, child, and let this be your surrender. Father, I give you my timeline. I give you my pace. I give you my deadlines, my expectations, my fear of falling behind. I will do what is mine to do today, but I will not carry tomorrow like a punishment. I trust you, and as you trust me, peace will not stop your progress. Peace will prepare you to receive. Peace will steady your hands. Peace will clear your hearing. Peace will position you for the breakthrough you've been praying for, because you will recognize my door when it opens, and you will walk through it without panic. You are not failing because it is taking time. You are being formed. You are being led, and I will get you there, whole, covered, and held. And now, my child, because you have placed the timeline in my hands, I want you to hear what happens next. Surrender is not the end of your strength. It is the beginning of my breakthrough in you. And I am speaking with authority over your morning. That cycle of waking up afraid ends today, not because you suddenly become fearless in your own power, but because you are no longer starting your day alone, no longer starting your day under the rule of noise, no longer starting your day with your mind running the show. Today, the pattern breaks. Today, the loop loses its grip. Today, you begin again covered. I see the cycles you've been trapped in, the ones that feel normal because you've repeated them so long. Procrastination that turns into shame, shame that turns into hiding, hiding that turns into more delay, hustle that turns into exhaustion, exhaustion that turns into numbness, numbness that turns into resentment, comparison that turns into insecurity, insecurity that turns into striving, striving that turns into a silent belief that you are never enough, scrolling that turns into distraction, distraction that turns into emptiness, emptiness that turns into more scrolling, worry that turns into control, control that turns into tightness, tightness that turns into more worry. You have been living inside a revolving door, and you've called it just how mornings are. But I am telling you, beloved, it is not your identity, and it is not your future. Listen to me. I renew your mind. I strengthen your hands. I steady your heart. I go before you, and I make the crooked places straight. I open doors no one can shut, and I shut doors no one can open. I am not asking you to fight 10 battles at once. I am asking you for one holy decision before the first notification, one quiet choice before the noise has a chance to claim you. Breakthrough often begins like this, not with a shout, not with a dramatic moment, but with a whisper of surrender that heaven honors. So here is your response, simple and powerful. Before you touch the phone, breathe in and let your soul say, "Yes, Lord." Not as pressure, as permission. Yes, Lord, to peace. Yes, Lord, to clarity. Yes, Lord, to obedience that is calm. Yes, Lord, to being led instead of being driven. Let that yes be the gate you walk through. Let it be the first word that shapes your day. And if you are agreeing with me, if you are receiving what my word promised in Philippians, that my peace will guard your heart and your mind, then type, "Peace guards me today," and let it be your declaration. Not because I need proof, but because your spirit needs alignment. I am breaking cycles with you. I am establishing new patterns with you. And as you keep choosing my voice before your phone's noise, you will notice it. Your day will be calmer. Your mind will be clearer. Your steps will be ordered, and the breakthrough you've been praying for will begin in the quiet yes. You are safe. You are held. Now, rise into this day with me. And as you rise with me, beloved, I am not only speaking to your thoughts, I am speaking to your body, because I see what you have learned to live with. I see the tight chest that shows up before you even know what you're worried about. I see the stomach knots you carry like a warning signal. I see the headache that sits behind your eyes, the jaw you keep clenched, the shoulders that won't drop because your body thinks it must stay ready. I see the shallow breathing, the racing heart, the sudden startle when a sound is too loud or a message comes too fast. You have called it just stress, but I call it a nervous system that has been trained by pain to stay on guard. And I am telling you, you are safe with me. Anxiety is not your name. Hypervigilance is not your destiny. Survival mode is not your inheritance. You are my child, and you are not waking up to danger. You are waking up to my covering. Trauma taught you to stay alert because you had to. But I am here now to settle what trauma trained. I am restoring you mind, emotions, body, memories, sleep patterns, hormones, focus, and peace. I do not heal in pieces. I do not comfort only your prayers while leaving your nerves in panic. My peace reaches your bloodstream. My peace reaches your breath. My peace reaches the places in you that learn to brace for impact. So breathe, child, and let your breath deepen. Let it go lower, slower, steadier. As you inhale, receive me. As you exhale, release what you've been holding in your muscles, in your gut, in your chest. Let my peace move through you like warm oil over bruised places, softening what has been rigid, loosening what has been clenched, quieting what has been loud inside. Let it be a gentle wind across your mind, cooling the heat of overthinking. Let it be a canopy over your heart, shading you from the harshness of fear. I am settling you. I am teaching your body that it does not have to sound the alarm all day. And hear me with authority. Intrusive thoughts will not rule you today. Flashbacks will not lead you. That sudden wave of dread will not be your compass. When those thoughts knock, my peace stands guard. When the old fear tries to rush in, my spirit will interrupt it. I am giving you discernment to notice the trigger without becoming its prisoner. I am giving you strength to pause, to breathe, to choose. My voice again. And as you step into this day, you will not just think peace, you will feel it. You will carry it. You will move under it. I am with you, and I am keeping you. Now, my child, because I am settling what has been loud inside your body, I am also speaking to what tries to be loud outside of you. Hear me. Your phone is not just a tool in your hand. It can become a portal to fear, a doorway to panic, a corridor of opinions, comparisons, accusations, and urgent narratives that were never meant to lead your spirit. One scroll can feed your mind 100 voices, and then you wonder why your chest tightens again. I see it. I see how quickly peace can be challenged when you ingest what is anxious. But I am giving you a new rhythm, and I am giving you permission. You do not have to ingest panic to be responsible. You do not have to absorb everyone's urgency to be loving. You do not have to carry the weight of the whole world in your nervous system to prove you care. I have not called you to be invaded. I have called you to be led. You can live informed without being invaded. My peace will govern what touches you. So, I am placing protection over your eyes and your ears. What enters you will not rule you. What you see today will not steal your steadiness. What you hear today will not hijack your faith. When the headline tries to shout, my voice will be louder. When comparison tries to whisper, you are behind, my spirit will answer, you are held. When fear tries to interpret everything as danger, my peace will stand at the gate and decide what is allowed to stay. And I am teaching you discernment, beloved, simple, practical, holy. I will show you what to read and what to release, what to answer now and what to answer later, which conversations require wisdom and which ones require silence. I will teach you to respond without reacting, to speak with clarity without being sharp, to carry kindness without people-pleasing. Because you are not waking up to serve pressure, you are waking up to walk with me. I am covering your relationships today, in your workplace, in your home, in your messages and meetings. I am giving you favor and restraint, favor that opens doors, and restraint that keeps you from unnecessary conflict. I am giving you a gentle tongue and a strong spine. You will not be manipulated by guilt. You will not be baited into proving yourself. You will know when to engage and when to step back. You will know how to be present without being consumed. So hear this rhythm and take it with you. Before you scroll, breathe my name. Before you reply, ask for my peace. Before you speak, let me settle your tone. And if you feel the rush, if your heart starts racing, if your shoulders climb, if the old alarm tries to turn back on, pause, child, put the phone down for a moment and look to me. I will guard you again. I will steady you again. I will filter the noise again. You are not defenseless. You are covered. You are protected. and you will walk through this day with a mind that is led, not flooded. Now, my child, because I have covered your mind and guarded what touches you, I am also speaking over what you must do, because I know what waits for you when you set the phone down and stand up. I know the children who need breakfast and patience. I know the loved one you care for, the appointments you must keep, the errands that never seem to end. I know the deadlines that sit on your chest, the emails you've been avoiding, the exams you've been studying for with tired eyes. I know the bills that come like a monthly reminder of pressure. I know the uncertainty that tries to shadow everything, wondering if it will work out, wondering if you will be enough, wondering if you have what it takes. I see the weight you carry that no one applauds. And I am telling you, your work will not crush you. You are not stepping into this day unsupported. You are not walking into your responsibilities alone. I did not ask you to strive as if everything depends on you. I asked you to walk with me. Partnership, not panic. Obedience, not overwhelm. One step at a time, with my hand steadying your hand. I will strengthen your hands for what is in front of you, and I will order your steps so you are not wasting strength on what I never assigned. And yes, your mind argues with you early. Your mind says, you're behind. Your mind says, you don't have enough. Your mind says, if you don't push harder, you will fall apart. But hear me, beloved, I am your provider. I have never asked you to manufacture provision from fear. I have never asked you to produce peace by pressure. I am the one who opens doors no one can shut. I am the one who brings timely help. I am the one who gives creative solutions, clear decisions, and favor you cannot explain. So I am speaking provision over you today. Provision of resources, provision of energy, provision of ideas, provision of the right people at the right time, divine appointments that look ordinary but carry my assistance. I am arranging emails to be answered, calls to be returned, delays to become protection, and coincidences to become confirmation. I am multiplying what you place in my hands, your time, your effort, your skill, your small beginning, because I bless what is surrendered. Now breathe, child, and receive this commissioning. I am with you in the meeting. I am with you in the classroom. I am with you in the kitchen, in the carpool line, in the hospital room, in the quiet work no one sees. When you feel weak, I will be strong in you. When you don't know what to do next, I will make the next step clear. You will not be crushed. You will be carried. You will not be scattered. You will be led, and you will look back and realize I strengthened you hour by hour. And if someone you love wakes up anxious, share this prayer with them. Let them start the day covered too. Because I am not only guarding you, I am teaching you how to carry my peace into the lives around you. Go now. Your hands are strengthened. Your steps are ordered. Your day is not in the hands of pressure. It is in my hands. Now, my child, before your fingers reach for that screen, before the first notification tries to name your mood and assign you your pace, come one more moment into my presence. Let my peace be the first thing that touches your heart. Let my voice be the first voice you agree with. You are not beginning this day with demand. You are beginning this day with me. So pray with me now, quietly, firmly in exchange, a holy trade. Father, I give you my worry, and I receive your peace. I give you the heaviness that has been sitting on my chest, and I receive praise that lifts my eyes. I give you the confusion, the mental fog, the too many thoughts at once, and I receive clarity, clear direction, clear priorities, clear next steps. I release the pressure to control what I cannot control. I lay down the need to predict everything. I surrender the fear of what might happen, and I receive trust, steady, simple, childlike trust that you are already there. And now I speak what my word has already promised over you. The peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. Yes, my child, guard. So I place my peace like a watchman over your thoughts. I place my peace like a shield over your emotions. I place my peace like a strong gate over your decisions. Anxiety will not rush in and take over. Overthinking will not run your schedule. Panic will not interpret your day. My peace stands watch. My peace decides what stays. My peace keeps you. And I am giving you courage with gentleness today. Courage for the hard conversation you've been avoiding. Courage to tell the truth without fear. Courage to set a boundary without guilt. And gentleness under pressure, gentleness when someone is sharp, gentleness when you feel misunderstood, gentleness when you are tired. I bless your words, spoken and typed. I bless every message you send. I bless every email, every meeting, every phone call, every response. Let your tongue be steady, let your tone be guided, let your words carry life and not regret. And where you need a turnaround, I am not nervous about it. I am the God who shifts things. So I breathe peace into your finances, wisdom, provision, open doors, and restraint from fear. I breathe peace into your body, healing, strength, and good reports. I breathe peace into your home unity where there has been tension, tenderness where there has been distance, understanding where there has been strain. I open what must open. I close what must close. I make a way where you have not seen a way, not with hype, not with frenzy, by my calm authority. Now receive these anchors and carry them like weight in your spirit. I am with you. I go before you. You will not be shaken. You will not be overwhelmed. You will not be alone. And when you do touch the phone, it will not touch your peace first. My peace will. Amen. Now, my child, walk into this day covered. You have already done the holy work of beginning again. You did not start with the reflex of reaching for the noise. You started with me. You chose my voice before your phone's demands. You chose presence before pressure. And because you did, you are not stepping into your morning exposed. Peace is already posted at the entrance of your heart and at the entrance of your mind. I know how the day used to begin. The quick glance, the sudden wait, the invisible urgency, the feeling that you must catch up before you even breathe. I know how anxiety tried to greet you like it belonged. But hear me. Anxiety is not your morning messenger. My mercy is. My peace is. My spirit is. You have moved from striving to surrender, from racing thoughts to guarded thoughts, from carrying everything alone to placing it in my hands. And that exchange is not small, it is the doorway. It is the difference between a day driven by fear and a day led by me. So let my word be a canopy over you as you go. It is of the Lord's mercies that you are not consumed. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Yes, my child, new mercies. Not recycled help, not leftover grace. New, for this hour, for this assignment, for this conversation, for this weakness, for this need. Great is my faithfulness, which means today is held. Today is not hanging by a thread. Today is not balanced on your performance. Today is resting inside my care. And now I declare what is true over you. You are safe, you are led, you are provided for, you are not behind, you are not alone, you will not be shaken, you will not be overwhelmed, you will not be invaded by panic, you will not be ruled by the loudest voice in the room. My peace will guard you, my wisdom will guide you, my strength will meet you, my favor will go before you. And even if something unexpected appears, you will not fall apart because I am already there, and I will be your steadiness. So go now with a calm yes in your spirit. Go with gratitude on your lips. Go with your shoulders lowered and your breath deepened. And when the noise tries to return, remember, you have a door. You know the way back to me. One pause, one breath, one whisper of, my name and peace will stand guard again. And if you are choosing peace over panic this morning, like this video as your agreement. Subscribe for daily morning prayers and comment, my mind is guarded by God's peace. And if you want, add one word you're grateful for today so we can agree with you and seal this gratitude that opened the door. Tomorrow morning, meet me here again before the phone. Let this be your new doorway. Start with me, and you will walk through this day and every day under the covering of peace. Amen.